Your soulmate just sent a shocking marriage proposal letter. Hello, beloved soul, and welcome to Angel Messages for You. If you're hearing this, know that the angels have gently guided you here for a sacred purpose. There is a special message of divine timing and heavenly confirmation waiting for your heart today. This sacred space is where celestial guidance finds a voice, bringing you comfort, clarity, and spiritual wisdom for your journey. If these words resonate with your spirit, we invite you to join our spiritual family by subscribing to this channel. When you subscribe, you are opening a direct pathway for more angelic messages to find their way to you. You are telling the universe, I am ready to receive my divine blessings. If this message touches your soul, please share your light in the comments below. Your words create a powerful circle of spiritual energy that uplifts everyone who visits here. We invite you to share your experiences, or simply type, I receive this heavenly message, to add your voice to our sacred community. For those who feel called to support this channel in a deeper way, you can send a super thanks. This beautiful energy exchange helps us continue sharing these messages with souls around the world who need hope and guidance. Your support helps spread divine light to those who are searching for answers. Now, find a comfortable space, take a gentle breath, and open your heart to receive this message directly from the angels, beloved soul. Heaven says the letter they sent is more than ink on paper. It is a divine heartbeat written in human language. It is a sacred message carried by angels straight to your spirit, and within it lies a truth they could no longer hide. For months, maybe years, they wrestled with how to say this. They started writing and stopped. They drafted and deleted. They rehearsed their words in silence, afraid that once they were spoken, everything would change. But love demanded action, and heaven whispered to their heart, now is the time. This is not a letter written in haste. It is a letter written after countless prayers. It is a letter born out of nights they spent awake thinking of you. It is a letter shaped by every lesson, every tear, every moment they spent realizing that life without you is incomplete. Inside, they might speak of the countless times they almost reached out but didn't. They might share the moments they saw something, a place, a word, a memory, and that reminded them of you. They might confess that every attempt to move forward without you always brought them back to the same truth. Their heart belongs with you. They might write, I was afraid before, but not anymore. They might say, I didn't think I was ready, but now I know I am. They might confess, every part of me knows that my soul's home is with you, beloved. When you read this letter, whether it comes to you through a message, a handwritten note, or spoken words, something inside you will shift. Your soul will remember. Your spirit will recognize. It will feel like destiny finally catching up to time. Do not take this lightly. This is a divine appointment wrapped in earthly words. It's not simply a proposal, it's a covenant invitation. They are not just asking you to say yes to a ring. They are asking you to say yes to a life together, to a shared purpose, to a love story written by heaven itself. And heaven wants you to know their courage is real. It took everything in them to open their heart like this. It took prayer. It took surrender. It took faith that you would still believe in the connection they never stopped believing in. They want to spend ordinary days with you. Mornings filled with coffee and laughter. Evenings filled with prayers and peace. They want to share victories and carry burdens. They want to walk beside you in purpose and partnership. They want to grow old loving you the way God intended, faithfully, deeply, eternally. Beloved soul, this is your moment to respond with faith, not fear. To open your heart, not close it. To receive what you once thought was lost. And as you read these words, I want you to declare something powerful in the comments right now. Type this prophetic phrase below. I am ready to receive the love written for me. Speak it as a declaration. Write it as a sign of agreement with heaven's plan. Because your words activate what God is aligning, your faith invites this moment to unfold even faster. And as you declare it, take a step of faith. Tap like to show heaven you are ready to walk into this new chapter. Hit subscribe to Angel Messages for You so you never miss the divine signs and confirmations meant for your soul. And if this message stirs something deep within, send a super thanks as a seed of faith, a sign that you are sowing into the love story God has prepared. They wrote this letter knowing it might change everything, and it will. Because these are not just promises, they are plans. They are not just dreams. They are decisions. They are ready to hold your hand in public and pray with you in private. They are ready to face life's storms beside you instead of without you. They are ready to call you their future, not just their fantasy. The angels rejoice because this is the beginning of the forever you've prayed for. This is the fulfillment of the promise that felt delayed but was never denied. This is the moment when faith becomes reality. You will look back on this time and realize that every unanswered prayer was leading here. Every delay was divine protection. Every heartbreak was preparing your heart to receive a love that never leaves. Beloved soul, the pages have already been written. The ink is dry, and destiny is calling you to step into the next chapter. So open your heart. Embrace what heaven is sending. And remember this truth, this letter is not an ending. It is the beginning of a lifetime. It is not a wish. It is a promise. It is not a question. It is a declaration. I choose you, today, tomorrow, and for eternity. And as you hold those words close to your heart, know that heaven is holding you even closer. The angels smile because the love story written for you is unfolding now. And nothing, not time, not distance, not fear can stop it, beloved soul. There is something powerful happening in the spirit right now, something that heaven is eager for you to understand. That letter, that proposal, it is not just a message about love. It is a message about destiny. The one who wrote it has crossed over a threshold they once feared to even approach. They have stepped out of hesitation. They have stepped out of confusion. They have stepped into clarity. And now every word they wrote carries the weight of divine intention. They are no longer writing from a place of uncertainty. They are writing from conviction. They are not trying to impress you with fancy words. They are trying to express a love they know is heaven sent. This is why every sentence feels different. This is why every word resonates deeper. Because this time their heart means every single thing they say. They might write things like, I don't just want to be with you, I'm called to walk beside you. I don't just dream about you, I pray for you. I don't just love you, I'm certain that you are the one God created for me. Beloved, these are not romantic phrases written for attention. They are revelations written from their soul. They are confessions written with trembling hands and unwavering faith. And the reason you are hearing this message now is because heaven wants you to prepare your response. Do not respond with fear. Respond with faith. Do not respond with skepticism. Respond with surrender. Do not respond with walls. Respond with an open heart. Because this letter isn't just meant to be read, no, it is meant to be received. It is meant to be welcomed into your spirit. It is meant to awaken something deep within you that has been waiting for this confirmation. For too long, they questioned if you would ever understand the depth of their love. For too long, they wondered if they had missed their chance. For too long, they prayed that God would give them one more opportunity to make things right. And now heaven has answered. This is that opportunity. This is that chance. This is that divine do-over. They are coming with humility, not arrogance. They are approaching with reverence, not entitlement. They are ready to build, not just chase. Ready to nurture, not just desire. ready to plant roots, not just make promises. Beloved, this is what you have been praying for. This is the moment you whispered about in your most vulnerable prayers. And now heaven is saying it's here, but here's where your part matters. Heaven is inviting you to participate in the unfolding of this miracle. Your agreement matters. Your declaration matters. Your faith matters. Right now, I want you to write these words boldly in the comments. I welcome the love heaven wrote for me. Let that be your public agreement with this prophetic word. Let that be the key that unlocks the next chapter of your love story. Words carry power, and your declaration will set this miracle in motion faster. And as you declare it, do not forget to step fully into faith. Tap like if you believe this letter is already on its way. And if this word touched your spirit, send a super thanks as a prophetic seed that says, I am ready to receive this love. The one who wrote this letter is preparing more than words. They are preparing actions. They are preparing steps. They are preparing a life built around the promise they are extending to you. They are thinking about where you will build your home together. They are dreaming about how they will honor you every day. They are imagining the moments, from morning prayers to late-night conversations, where love will become your language. And most of all, they are praying for strength. Strength to lead with integrity. Strength to love without fear. Strength to protect the sacred bond heaven has written between you. Beloved soul, when this letter reaches you, in any form, you will know. You will not have to question if it is real. You will not have to doubt if it is meant for you. Because your spirit will leap. Your heart will know. Your soul will remember. It will feel like home. It will feel like the missing piece of your story finally falling into place. It will feel like the prayers of your past are standing right in front of you, asking for a future. And that's exactly what this is. Not a story of the past, but the beginning of a future. A future filled with peace, a future anchored in purpose, a future overflowing with divine love. The angels rejoice over this union. Heaven smiles because this story is unfolding exactly as it was written. And soon, you will hold the evidence of that in your hands. A letter that changes everything. So, beloved soul, stay ready. Stay open, stay expectant. Because love is not just coming, it's already on the way. And when you read those words, you will whisper back the words heaven has waited to hear. Yes, I receive it. I am ready. Type it now. Declare it. Claim it. Like this message. And so a super thanks if your spirit says this is your word, because this isn't just a story. It's your story. And it's only just beginning, beloved soul. Lean in closely now, because heaven is not finished speaking. There is more you need to hear, more that will prepare your heart for the moment that is coming. This proposal letter, it is not just paper and ink. It is a divine turning point. It is a spiritual marker in both of your destinies. It is heaven's way of saying, this chapter is ready to begin. The one who wrote it has wrestled with themselves for far too long. They have fought against the pull. They have tried to silence their feelings. They have attempted to convince themselves that this love was too much, too risky, too impossible. But love kept calling them back. Grace kept pulling them closer. And now they cannot resist anymore. Every word they write is a release of fear, a release of regret, a release of everything that once held them back. And when you read those words, you won't just be reading a letter. You'll be reading their soul. You'll be reading the chapters they never had the courage to speak aloud. You'll be reading the prayers they whispered about you when no one else knew. They will speak of moments they replayed in their mind. They will speak of dreams they never told anyone about. They will speak of a future they are now ready to build with you. They might write something like, I was scared, but I am not scared anymore. I ran. but I am done running. I tried to forget you, but my soul never could. I want a life with you, and I'm ready to fight for it. Beloved soul, these are not just romantic confessions. They are spiritual breakthroughs. They are chains breaking. They are walls falling. They are destiny unfolding in real time. And I hear heaven saying this clearly now. When you receive this letter, respond with love, not fear. Respond with faith, not doubt. Respond with hope, not hesitation. This is the love you prayed for. This is the answer you've been waiting on. This is the moment that will shift everything. And it's not just about the two of you, it's about purpose. Because together you are stronger. Together you are more powerful.
Together your love becomes a testimony of God's faithfulness. The enemy fought this connection so hard because it's not just a romance and it's a mission.
It's a calling. It's a divine partnership that will impact generations. This is why the letter feels so weighty. This is why your spirit reacts when you even think about it. This is why you have felt the shift in the atmosphere. Because heaven is saying, this is not ordinary. This is ordained, and now, beloved, I want you to step into prophetic agreement. I want you to declare it boldly in the comments. I receive my divine proposal in Jesus' name. Type it now. Do not hesitate. Let heaven see your faith in action. Let the spiritual realm know you are ready to receive what's already written for you. And while you're here, take a powerful step of alignment. Tap like as a prophetic sign that you agree with heaven's timing. And if this message spoke to your heart, send a super thanks as a seed of faith, a way of saying, I believe this is my season. Beloved, the one who wrote this letter is not only thinking about now, they are thinking about forever. They are not just dreaming about a wedding, they are dreaming about a legacy. They are not just writing about love, they are writing about purpose. They want to build a home with you, a place filled with peace, prayer, and laughter. They want to create memories with you, moments that echo through eternity. They want to raise a future with you, one built on faith, trust, and devotion. They are ready to grow together, to learn together, to walk through every season hand in hand, and the angels rejoice because this is how it was always meant to be. This love is not a coincidence. It's a covenant. This connection is not a passing season. It's an eternal assignment. So, beloved soul, get ready. Because soon that letter will no longer be a prophecy. It will be your reality. Soon the words you prayed to hear will be spoken directly to you. Soon the proposal you once thought was just a dream will become a tangible moment you'll never forget. And when it happens, you will look back and realize every delay was divine. Every tear watered the soil of this promise. Every prayer built the bridge that brought this love to you. God never forgot. Heaven never stopped working, and love never stopped pursuing you. So lift your head, strengthen your faith, and let your spirit cry out, I am ready. Comment those words right now. I am ready for my divine proposal. Tap like to seal this word in agreement. And sow a super thanks if you feel this word is yours, because sowing into a word is how you prepare the soil for its harvest. Beloved, this is more than a letter. It's the doorway to your destiny. It's the beginning of the story heaven wrote about you long before time began. And now that story is about to unfold in your hands, beloved soul. There is a reason heaven is lingering on this message, because this is not just about a proposal. It's about a divine plan unfolding in perfect timing. It's about a love story that was written before the foundations of the world. That letter is more than ink on a page. It's a spiritual decree. A decree that says separation is over. A decree that says the waiting has ended. A decree that says love is stepping into reality. They wrote it not just because they miss you. They wrote it because they have finally recognized that their life is incomplete without you. They wrote it because every road they walked alone led them right back to you. They wrote it because every prayer they prayed had your name in it. They have spent nights lying awake thinking about what to say. They have stared at blank pages, erasing and rewriting, trying to find the right words. But deep down, they realized the words didn't need to be perfect. They just needed to be honest, and their honesty will move you. Their vulnerability will soften you. Their sincerity will heal wounds you didn't even know were still open. In this letter, they will speak of their mistakes. They will speak of the things they wish they had done differently. But more than anything, they will speak of the future. A future they can now see so clearly, and it's one with you in it. They will write about mornings waking up next to you. They will write about building a home filled with laughter and peace. They will write about holding your hand through every storm and dancing with you through every victory. They will write about the children you might raise, the dreams you'll chase, and the life you'll build together. And they will write the most powerful words of all. Will you marry me? Beloved soul, heaven is saying this is not a fantasy. This is not a daydream. This is prophecy becoming reality. This is faith turning into sight. The angels have watched their heart transform. They have seen the fear that once controlled them melt away. They have witnessed love grow so strong that it can no longer be contained. And now all of heaven rejoices because the moment you have prayed for is being written into existence. You may receive this letter in a way that surprises you. It could arrive in the mail. It could be placed gently into your hands. It could even come as a message before they kneel before you in person. However it comes, the weight of those words will shift something in your spirit. You will feel peace that you've never felt before. You will feel certainty where there was once doubt. You will feel heaven's yes echo inside your soul. And here is what I want you to do right now. Type in the comments below, I am ready for my divine proposal. Let heaven see your agreement. Let the spiritual realm hear your declaration. Your words are seeds, and what you plant in faith will bloom into reality. Tap like if this word resonates with your spirit. Let it be a public act of faith. And if you feel led, send a super thanks to sow into the promise that God is birthing in your life. Every seed of faith accelerates what heaven is doing. Beloved, this letter isn't just about love. It's about restoration. It's about redemption. It's about two people finally stepping into the future that was always meant to be theirs. They will tell you how God used the distance to prepare them. They will tell you how the silence made them realize what truly matters. They will tell you how every broken piece of their past now makes sense, because it all led them to you. They will speak of the prayers they prayed, the signs they asked for, and the confirmations they received that pointed them back to you. They will speak of the moment they knew, without a shadow of a doubt, that their life would be incomplete without you in it. And beloved, when you read those words, something inside you will shift too. The walls you built to protect your heart will begin to fall. The wounds that once hurt so deeply will begin to heal. The fear of what if will be replaced with the certainty of this is it. This isn't just about them choosing you, it's about you choosing love again. It's about you daring to believe that God's promises are still true. It's about you stepping boldly into the life heaven prepared for you, and so I say it again, do not let this word pass you by. Speak it aloud, declare it with boldness, write it in the comments now. I receive my marriage proposal with faith and joy. This is how you align your spirit with what God is doing. This is how you activate the promise. This is how you show heaven you are ready. Beloved soul, the pages are already written. The ink is already dry. The proposal is already in motion. And soon, very soon, those words will no longer be something you dream about. They will be words you hold in your hands. They will be a proposal you read with tears of joy streaming down your face. They will be the beginning of a love story that glorifies God in ways you cannot yet imagine. So stay expectant, stay ready, stay faithful, because love is coming closer with every heartbeat. And the letter that will change your life forever is already on its way, beloved soul. There's something sacred about this season you're stepping into, something so holy that even the angels are leaning in to watch. Because this is the chapter where words written in secret begin to manifest in the open. This is the chapter where prayers become proposals. This is the chapter where destiny stops knocking and finally walks through the door. The letter they wrote is not just about love, it's about revelation. Every word is a reflection of what God has been showing them in the quiet. Every sentence is an echo of divine confirmation they can no longer deny. And now, they are ready to let their heart speak louder than their fear. They will write about how they tried to move on, but nothing felt right. They will confess how they met other people, but none could compare to you. They will admit that no matter where life took them, their soul still searched for yours, because deep down, they always knew. You were the one, the only one. The answer to the prayer, they never stopped praying. This letter is not a last-minute decision. It's the result of countless sleepless nights. It's the product of divine pressure that wouldn't let them rest until they spoke the truth. And that truth is this: they want to spend the rest of their life loving you. They imagine the day you'll read their words. They picture the way your eyes might soften. They dream of the smile that might break across your face, and they pray that your heart will say yes before your lips even do. Beloved, this isn't about desperation. It's about destiny. This isn't about begging, it's about becoming. This isn't about hoping for a chance. It's about stepping into what God has already written. Their letter will hold more than feelings. It will hold a vision, a blueprint of the future they see with you, a promise of how they intend to protect your heart and build your dreams together. They will write about the home they want to build with you, a home filled with laughter, warmth, and peace. They will write about the prayers they want to pray with you, prayers that shake heaven and move mountains. They will write about the legacy they want to leave with you, one that changes generations, and every word will carry a sacred weight. Because it's not just a proposal, it's a covenant invitation. It's heaven's way of saying that the time is now, and I hear the Spirit saying this is not the season to doubt. This is the season to prepare your heart, to prepare your space, to prepare your yes. Type in the comments right now: I'm ready for my forever. Write it as a prophetic declaration. Write it as an act of faith. Write it to align your spirit with what heaven is bringing into your life. Tap like as a sign of agreement. Let heaven know that you receive this word with an open heart. Even if this message is stirring your spirit, send a super thanks to sow into the miracle that's already unfolding in your story. Beloved, even now their heart is racing with anticipation. They're picturing the life they want to build with you. They're rehearsing how they'll hold your hands as they speak those words face to face. And they're preparing to take the biggest leap of faith they've ever taken. They are ready to choose you publicly, to stand before God and the world and say, "This is the one my soul loves." To declare that what once was a dream is now a reality, and heaven is orchestrating every step. The timing of when you'll receive that letter, the place where the proposal will happen, the way your heart will know beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is divine. They will not write with hesitation. They will write with fire. They will write with conviction. They will write with a love that has been purified and proven. And when you read those words, you will feel them. You will feel the weight of destiny on every page. You will feel the hand of God guiding every sentence. You will feel the Holy Spirit confirming this is the one. Beloved soul, this moment is closer than you think. It's not something far in the distance. It's on the horizon now. And the signs are everywhere if you pay attention. The sudden thoughts of them. The dreams that feel too real to be imagination. The moments when your spirit feels an overwhelming peace about love. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations. They are heaven's way of saying, get ready, it's about to happen. And when it does, you won't just receive a letter. You'll receive a promise. A promise of love that doesn't give up. A promise of partnership that won't let go. A promise of purpose that will unfold with every new day you share. So declare it again below. I am ready for my divine marriage proposal. Your declaration releases faith. Your faith moves heaven, and heaven is already aligning everything for this moment. This is not the end of your story. This is the beginning of your forever. The letter is written. The love is real, and the proposal that changes everything is almost here, beloved soul. What is coming next is not just a moment, and it's a miracle. It's the manifestation of every silent prayer. It's the reward of every tear you cried in faith. It's the fulfillment of promises heaven has been whispering over you for years. This proposal letter is more than paper and ink. It's the sound of destiny calling your name. It's the echo of a heart that has chosen you even when you didn't know they were deciding. It's the evidence that love, real, God-ordained love, always finds its way home. They are not writing this to impress you. They are writing this because they need you to know. They need you to know that every season without you felt incomplete. They need you to know that every road they walked led them back to your heart. They need you to know that no matter how far they wandered, your soul was always their destination. Every word is a confession. Every paragraph is a prayer. Every sentence is a sacred vow. They will speak of the nights they prayed for you without knowing your name. They will speak of the moments they felt your absence so deeply it ached in their chest. They will speak of the countless times they asked God, if this is your will, bring us together. And now, here they are, standing at the edge of their own obedience. Here they are, choosing courage over comfort. Here they are, putting pen to paper to say, I choose you, not just for now, but for life. Beloved, this is why heaven is telling you to stay expectant. Because when this proposal reaches you, it will not feel rushed. It will feel right. It will not feel ordinary. It will feel ordained. It will not feel like a maybe. It will feel like a promise. Type this declaration below as a sign of your faith. I am ready for my God-ordained proposal. Do it boldly. Do it as a prophetic act. Do it as a declaration that your heart is open and your spirit is prepared. Tap like right now if this word is resonating with your soul, and if this message is speaking directly to your heart. Send a super thanks. It's a way to sow into the very miracle you're believing for. They are not writing this letter casually. They have been led by God every step of the way. It started as a whisper in their spirit. It grew into a tug they could not ignore, and now it has become an unstoppable desire to stand before you and speak love into action. They will write about the little things, how your kindness lingers in their memory. They will write about the big thing, how your strength inspires them to be better. They will write about the eternal things, how your soul feels like the missing piece they've prayed for. And beloved, when you read those words, something will shift in your heart. It won't just be emotion, it will be revelation. It will be confirmation that this love isn't man-made, it's heaven-sent. They are dreaming of the life you'll build together. The mornings filled with laughter, the nights spent in prayer, the victories you'll celebrate, the storms you'll overcome side by side, and through it all, one truth will remain unshaken. They are ready to commit to you for life. Do you feel it? That stirring in your soul is not wishful thinking. It's prophetic alignment. That sudden peace that comes over you when you think about love. It's heaven saying it's close. That unexpected wave of joy. It's the Spirit confirming that what you've waited for is already in motion. Beloved, you're not waiting in vain. You're standing on the edge of manifestation. You're moments away from the letter that will carry the words you've been longing to hear. And when it arrives, it will feel like the final piece of the puzzle falling into place. It will feel like a door swinging open that you didn't even know was locked. It will feel like heaven's yes resounding in your spirit. So don't shrink back now. Don't let fear whisper that this is too good to be true. Don't let doubt convince you that you're not worthy of this kind of love. Because you are worthy. Because you are chosen. Because God did write this love story with you in mind. Write this in the comments as your declaration. I believe my proposal is already written. Speak it until your spirit believes it. Declare it until your faith becomes sight, and as you do, remember, this is not the end. This is the beginning of a chapter that will unfold in God's perfect timing. This is the moment where waiting turns into receiving, where hope turns into reality, where love stops being a dream and becomes your daily life. The letter is written. The envelope is sealed. The message is on its way. And soon your hands will hold the proof that heaven never forgot about you. So get ready, beloved soul. Because when this proposal reaches you, it will not just change your relationship, it will transform your destiny. It will remind you that when God writes a love story, no force on earth can stop it from unfolding. And your story is just beginning, beloved soul. What's about to unfold is bigger than a letter. It's bigger than a proposal. It's the divine collision of two destinies that were always meant to meet. It's the moment when everything you've hoped for begins to take shape in front of your eyes. This is not just a message of love. It's a message of calling. Because their letter is more than a confession of feelings. It's an invitation into a future that was written in heaven long before you were born. It's their way of saying, I choose you, not just for a season, but for a lifetime. They're not just proposing a relationship. They're proposing a purpose. They're saying, let's build, let's grow, let's pray, let's conquer the storms together. They're saying, I don't just want to hold your hand, I want to hold your heart and protect it for the rest of my life. And as they wrote that letter, something shifted inside them. For the first time, they truly saw the future. They saw the home you will create. They saw the love you will nurture. They saw the prayers you will pray side by side. They saw a legacy that will outlive both of you, a legacy of love, faith, and purpose. Beloved soul, if this is stirring something deep inside you, type this powerful phrase in the comments. I am ready for heaven's love story. Do it now, because your declaration opens the door for destiny to move. Tap like as a prophetic act that says, I agree with heaven's plan. And if this message is speaking directly to your spirit, send a super thanks to sow into the promise you're believing for. This letter carries more than emotion. It carries intention. It's not written in haste or impulse. It's written after many nights of prayer. It's written after countless conversations with God. It's written after the deepest battles with doubt and fear have finally been won. They will confess how their heart has been restless without you, how their days felt incomplete, how every good thing still felt empty without your presence beside them. They will write about how they tried to distract themselves, but nothing filled the void. They will write about how they tried to run, but destiny always led them back to you. And beloved, they will admit something they've never said before, that you are their answered prayer, that you are the peace they've been searching for, that you are the partner they asked heaven to send. They will write about the moment they knew, the exact second when everything in them said, This is the one. It may have been a look. It may have been a word. It may have been a prayer you didn't even know they heard. But in that moment, something shifted. And from then on, no one else could ever compare. Their letter will speak of gratitude. Gratitude that you waited. Gratitude that you believed. Gratitude that you didn't give up on love even when it hurt. And in those words, you'll feel the weight of heaven's hand. You'll feel the presence of God in the promises they make. You'll feel the truth in the way they talk about forever, not as a dream, but as a plan. This isn't just about romance. This is about partnership. This is about purpose. This is about two souls joining forces to impact the world together. And as you read their words, something inside you will awaken. You'll realize this isn't just their story, it's your story too. It's the story of prayers answered. It's the story of promises fulfilled. It's the story of love that was always meant to be. Beloved, don't shrink back when this moment comes. Don't question whether you're worthy. Don't let fear whisper that it's too late, because this is the timing heaven ordained. This is the chapter your soul has been waiting to read. This is the moment when hope becomes reality. If you feel this word is for you, write it in the comments. I receive my marriage proposal with faith. Every time you type it, you're aligning yourself with the very promise God is sending your way. And as you wait for that letter to reach you, hold on to this truth. They're not hesitating anymore. They're not questioning anymore. They're not delaying anymore. They are moving. They are writing. They are preparing, because the love they feel for you is too powerful to remain silent. Soon you will hold that letter in your hands. Soon you will read words that will make your heart tremble and your soul rejoice. Soon you will see with your own eyes that God's timing was perfect all along. And when that moment comes, you will understand why every delay mattered. You will understand why every heartbreak was necessary. You will understand why heaven took its time, because this love is too sacred to be rushed. Beloved soul, this is not a story of what might happen. This is a story of what will happen, because heaven has spoken, because love has been written, and because destiny is now on its way to your door. So prepare yourself. Prepare your heart. Prepare your spirit, because the letter that will change your life is coming. And it carries the words you've been waiting your whole life to hear. Beloved soul, heaven wants you to understand something powerful. This proposal letter is not just about love. It's about divine timing. It's about answered prayers. It's about the fulfillment of a promise that was spoken over your life long before you even knew their name. The angels say, this letter is the evidence that nothing you went through was wasted. Every tear you cried had a purpose. Every delay was part of God's design. Every closed door was redirecting you here to this exact moment. This is why your spirit has felt something shifting. This is why you've sensed a breakthrough even when you couldn't explain it. It's because heaven was preparing this person's heart. It's because God was teaching them how to love you the right way. It's because they needed to grow into the version of themselves who could write this letter with courage and conviction. And beloved, now they're ready. Ready to be transparent, ready to be vulnerable, ready to build something lasting, ready to speak the truth their soul has been holding back. I want you to pause and declare this in the comments right now. I am ready for my divine love story. Write it as a prophetic act. Speak it into the atmosphere, because your agreement with heaven releases the next chapter into motion. Don't forget, tap like if this word resonates with you. And if you feel led, send a super thanks to sow into this prophetic promise. It's a seed of faith for the love story that's about to unfold. This letter, it's not rushed. It's not a result of impulse. It's the product of countless nights they spent thinking about you. It's the outcome of deep prayers they prayed, asking God if you were truly the one. And over, heaven answered yes. Now every word they wrote is drenched in sincerity. Every sentence is a reflection of how deeply they care. Every promise they make is something they intend to honor with their life. They're not writing to impress you. They're writing to choose you. They're not writing because of fleeting emotion, and they're writing because of eternal intention. They're not writing for closure. They're writing for a beginning, and when you read their words, you will feel it. You will feel the depth of their growth. You will feel the strength of their conviction. You will feel the weight of their devotion. They might tell you how much they've changed. They might confess that they were once scared to love this deeply. They might admit that they ran from what they felt because it was too intense, too real, too overwhelming. But now they're done running. Now they're choosing courage. Now they're choosing you. Their letter might include memories, little details that show how much they've cherished every moment with you. They might mention the way your laugh lingers in their heart, or how your kindness healed wounds they never told you about, or how your prayers sustained them in seasons they almost gave up. These are not just romantic gestures. They are reminders that this love is rooted in something sacred. It's a love that has survived storms. It's a love that has endured silence. It's a love that has grown stronger with time. And now it's a love that is ready to speak, to promise, to commit. If your heart is ready to receive this kind of love, type this in the comments. I am ready to receive my promise. Your words create spiritual agreement with what heaven is sending. Beloved, this letter is heaven's way of saying it's time. Time for you to believe again. Time for you to love without fear. Time for you to open your heart without hesitation. Because the person who wrote this isn't the same as they once were. They're wiser now. They're stronger now. They're more certain than ever before. They've seen life without you, and it felt incomplete. They've tried to imagine a future without you, and it felt empty. They've thought about walking away, but every road led back to you, and now they're ready to build something beautiful, something lasting, something ordained by heaven. They're ready to plan a wedding. They're ready to share a home. They're ready to create a legacy that will bless generations. And it all begins with this letter. It's the spark that will ignite the next chapter. It's the sign that the wait is over. It's the proof that God has been listening all along. Beloved, do not let fear keep you from receiving this blessing. Do not let past pain cause you to question what is real. Do not let doubt whisper that it's too late. This is your season. This is your miracle. This is your answered prayer arriving in written form. Type in the comments, I am ready for forever. This is not just a statement. It's a declaration of faith. Because the moment you read their words, you'll understand this isn't just love. It's destiny. It's covenant. It's heaven's promise, handwritten just for you. So prepare your heart. Prepare your spirit. Because this proposal is more than just a question. It's the beginning of a lifetime. It's the unfolding of a divine plan, and it's the moment heaven has been waiting to give you, beloved soul. Heaven wants you to lean in closer now, because what's unfolding next will require your full attention. This proposal letter is more than just an emotional confession. It's a roadmap to a future God designed long before either of you even understood what love truly meant. Your soulmate didn't write this on a whim. They didn't sit down casually and scribble a few words. No, they sat there with trembling hands and a full heart, pouring out everything they've been too afraid to say. And with every word, they were guided by something higher than themselves. They were guided by the prayers they've been praying in secret. They were guided by the signs heaven kept showing them. They were guided by the persistent tug in their spirit that said, this is the one. This is home. If you believe that love written by God cannot fail, type in the comments, I believe this love is mine. Your words release a prophetic agreement into the atmosphere. Your declaration becomes the doorway for heaven to move. Don't forget to like this message as a sign of faith. And if this resonates deeply with your soul, sow a seed of faith through a super thanks. It's more than support. It's a prophetic act of agreement with the promise that's on the way. Beloved, this letter might look like paper and ink, but it's much more than that. It's a spiritual document. It's a covenant offer. It's heaven's way of saying the wait was worth it. They are writing about a future they want to build with you. Not just dates and adventures, but building a home that overflows with peace. Not just shared moments, but shared purpose. Not just emotions, but mission, ministry, and destiny. They want to grow with you spiritually. They want to pray with you in the quiet mornings. They want to dream with you under the stars. They want to face life's storms with you. Not behind you, not ahead of you, but beside you. This letter is their way of saying, I am ready for all of it. The highs and the lows, the challenges and the victories, the unknowns and the miracles. They are no longer looking for temporary love. They are no longer chasing fleeting connections. They are no longer afraid of commitment. They are standing in a place of divine certainty. And that certainty points directly to you. If this word is stirring something in your heart, comment now. I am ready for my covenant love. Do it as a declaration, because when you speak it, you claim it. Beloved, the angels say that this letter was not easy for them to write. They wrestled with their fears before they could even begin. They questioned if you would still want them. They asked God for the right words. And heaven whispered, just speak from your heart. And that's exactly what they did. They didn't try to be perfect. They didn't try to be poetic. They didn't try to impress you. They just poured out their truth. And their truth is this. They want forever with you. Their words may even surprise you. They might reveal feelings they never admitted before. They might confess that they've loved you longer than they let on. They might share that you were the answer to prayers they prayed years ago, but one thing will be clear, they are serious. This is not a passing season for them. This is a lifetime decision. This is them saying, I want to choose you every single day. Type this phrase below as a prophetic agreement. I am chosen for divine love. Write it boldly, because heaven honors declarations made in faith. This letter is not just a confession. It's an invitation. An invitation to step into a season where love is steady, not uncertain. Where affection is expressed, not withheld. Where promises are fulfilled, not broken. They're inviting you into a story where both of you grow into the best versions of yourselves. Where healing happens in safe arms. Where laughter fills every room you share. Where prayers are answered through partnership. And beloved, heaven smiles over this story. Because this isn't just your will or their will, this is God's will. And when God writes a love story, it doesn't fade, it doesn't crumble, it doesn't fail, it stands the test of time. It overcomes every obstacle, it thrives in every season. Right now, comment below with this powerful phrase, I receive my God-written love story. It's not just a comment. It's a seed of faith. Beloved soul, get ready. Because the letter is more than a proposal, it's a prophecy. It's a sign that the season of waiting is over. It's proof that love is no longer delayed. They're not just writing because they miss you. They're writing because they want to build a future. They're not just expressing feelings, they're laying a foundation. They're not just speaking from emotion. They're speaking from destiny, so prepare your heart. Read between every line. Feel the weight of every word, because this isn't just ink on paper. This is heaven's promise written by the hand of the one God made for you. And soon, when you read it, your spirit will whisper the truth. This is the moment I was waiting for. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and send a super thanks if this message has touched your heart. And in the comments, write this phrase with bold faith: "My divine proposal is on its way." Because the moment you declare it, heaven begins to deliver it. Beloved soul, heaven is not finished speaking yet. There is more you need to hear. There is more your heart needs to know. The proposal letter is not just about love. It's about timing. It's about destiny. It's about God's plan finally coming into alignment. This is why you felt delays. This is why it seemed silent for so long. It was never rejection. It was never abandonment. It was divine preparation. Your soulmate wasn't ignoring the call. They were being prepared to carry it. They weren't withholding their heart. They were learning how to protect it for you. They weren't afraid of you. They were afraid of failing you. And now that fear has been replaced with holy boldness. They are ready to lead with love, ready to build with purpose, ready to walk into covenant with courage. Comment this now if you feel this word in your spirit. I'm ready for my divine timing. It's not just a comment, it's a declaration. It's your way of telling heaven, I'm prepared for what's coming. And don't forget, like this message, subscribe to Angel Messages for You and send a super thanks as an act of faith. Every act of agreement you make is a signal to heaven that you are aligned with this word. Beloved, they didn't write this letter quickly. They didn't write it overnight. They wrestled with it. They stared at the blank page for hours. They erased sentences. They rewrote paragraphs. They prayed over every word because they wanted to make sure you understood. This isn't a fleeting desire. This isn't an impulse. This is a divine decision. Inside those words, you'll see glimpses of their heart like never before. They'll tell you what they love about your soul. They'll recall moments when you changed their life without even realizing it. They'll speak of how your kindness broke down, walls they thought would never fall. They'll confess that even when they tried to move, or not, they couldn't. Even when they tried to silence their feelings, they grew louder. Even when they tried to deny destiny, heaven kept pulling them back to you. And now, they're done running. They're done hiding. They're done pretending they can live without you. If you're ready for this confession, type in the comments, I am ready to receive their truth. Speak it out loud. Let your words prepare your heart for what's about to arrive. This proposal is more than a commitment. It's a confirmation. It's a seal from heaven that says, yes, this is your person. It's a promise that says, you're not going to walk alone anymore. They are writing about shared dreams, about building a home filled with peace, about raising a future that glorifies God, about walking through challenges as a team, about praying together through the storms and celebrating under the sunshine. They are not just offering you a ring. They are offering you their life. They are offering you their trust. They are offering you their forever. Type this now as a faith statement. I accept the love heaven prepared for me. And remember, like this video if this word resonates. Subscribe to Angel Messages for You and send a super thanks to sow into this prophetic season of love. Beloved, the angels say this letter will feel different from anything you've received before. It won't feel rushed. It won't feel uncertain. It will carry peace. It will carry authority. It will carry divine timing. You'll read it, and something deep within you will whisper, this is it. You'll feel the Holy Spirit confirm it in your heart. You'll sense that everything you've waited for is now standing right before you. And as you read, you might cry. You might smile uncontrollably. You might even fall to your knees in gratitude. Because you'll realize God was listening all along. He heard every late-night prayer. He collected every tear. He watched every moment you almost gave up, and he was working behind the scenes. He was writing your story. He was preparing their hearts. And now the pages are turning. If you feel this in your spirit, comment below. God is writing my love story. Let heaven see your agreement. This is more than romance. This is restoration. This is more than attraction. This is assignment. This is more than emotion. This is eternal purpose, because your union isn't just for the two of you. It's meant to touch generations. It's meant to impact destinies. It's meant to reveal God's love story through your love story. The angels rejoice over what's about to unfold. They are preparing the atmosphere around you. They are removing obstacles. They are aligning circumstances. And soon you'll see the fruit of every seed you sowed in faith. Speak this out loud in the comments. My season of love is here. Because your words are powerful. They open doors. They unlock blessings. They usher in miracles. Beloved, the letter is on its way. And with it comes a promise you've been waiting for your entire life. It's not just ink. It's not just paper. It's heaven's message written through the hands of the one who was always meant to love you. So prepare your heart. Prepare your spirit, because soon you'll hold in your hands the letter that changes everything. And when you do, you'll know. This is not just a proposal. It's the beginning of a destiny sealed by heaven itself. Don't forget to like, subscribe to Angel Messages for You, and send a super thanks if this word has spoken to your soul. And as a prophetic act of faith, comment now, my divine proposal is already written.